12:15 on Sunday, last Premier League match on the docket. It's a doozy. United are minus 143 at home against West Ham. Plus 375. The draw is 3-1. Love West Ham here. The defense has just been outrageously good for the Hammers. David Moyes, best manager in the world, not named Frank Lampard, I guess. Second in non-penalty expected goals allowed per 90, 6 in shots allowed, 6 in expected threat, 5th in big scoring chances allowed. They should be able to contain this United attack. United's offense is trending. Defense has been better lately, but there's another fatigue issue here, right? United have played the European matches. They've been traveling all over Europe. So West Ham should catch them. I think. I don't know. I like Hammers here a lot, and I know BJ's going to agree with me. So I'll go with Anthony first.
I got no bet here. I think United's really turned the corner. I think they've made clear improvements. I think there's a limit to how much better they are because they're don't really have a good striker right now, and Ronaldo out. That's an upgrade. Like Anthony and Sancho are fine. I think there's still like problems, but Casemiro has clearly improved them in the midfield. Rashford being in form has clearly improved their attack. Bruno is Bruno, playing like Bruno did before last year's disaster. So like there's a lot to like about Man United, including Martinez defensively. So I don't want to fade them. I think they're trending up. How far up and how much market respect they get going forward may lead me to betting against them once again. But I've taken a break from my United fades for the last 3 weeks, and I think it would be smart to continue to do that. But you guys love your Hammers.
We love them.
Yeah.
BJ loves fading United. I'm
do.
going to have to start trolling him on Twitter. If he takes...
I mean, okay, I'll say this. Okay. Like my tune has kind of changed. Like the last two performances obviously were very impressive. And you're right, Anthony, that Casemiro has made them a lot better because now it allows Fred and their other midfielders to go up and press higher up the pitch, and they're not as exposed in transition defense. So and truly they have been better that way. But to poke some holes in their last two performances against, obviously the performance against Tottenham, they deserve to win. Against Chelsea, they obviously deserve to win. But, I mean, they created 2.3 expected goals off of 43 shots. Like, that is incredibly inefficient. And now they're going up against a West Ham defense that it's interesting because the first 3 matches of the season, I think we were all like starting to write off West Ham, starting to write off David Moyes. Like, oh my gosh, like the bad defense where they had a ton of injuries last year. Like, it's rearing its ugly head. Like, how long is Moyes going to last? They got dominated by City. The Forest match got, out of hand. And then Brighton pretty much outplayed them, at the Olympic Stadium. But since that match against Brighton, only one team has created over 1 expected goal against them, and it was at Liverpool. They are allowing only 0.8 non-penalty expected goals per match. That is second in the Premier League. And they have allowed just 5 big scoring chances since their first 3 matches of the season. David Moyes is playing an incredibly low block. They're I think they're 5th to last in average defensive line. They're getting field tilted at 44%, but guess what? It's been effective. And their offense is really starting to trend in the right direction. Like you mentioned in the last couple podcasts, Anthony, Bowen is playing much better. Paqueta obviously gives them a much better attacking threat, in terms of ball progression. So United at minus 143 against how good this defense has been, like that's a high price to pay for United here. So, I mean, I only have United projected at plus 117, which I think is a fair line, given if we're just talking about this year of how the performances of these two teams, like, West Ham, like you mentioned off the top, Anthony, like they've underperformed, like they're deserving of a couple of results here. They got a good result against Bournemouth, held them to 0.4 expected goals. So, it's West Ham or nothing here. So give me the Hammers plus half a goal, plus 115. I think that's tremendous value. And let's just keep fading United, I guess.
It works every time.
Yeah, it works every single time. Yep. Who's United have on deck? I mean, they got to play Sheriff, who's on new manager bounce on Thursday. So, oh gosh, who's United?
Oh, they go to Sociedad. We might get
gosh.
Then they go to Villa. Oh no, I'm going to be.
No, they get Villa back to back in the Premier League and the EFL Cup.
I might be back to fading United.
Oh my gosh, I mean, I don't know where we're going to stand in the Europa League group. I'd have to check it, but
that game will decide.
Sociedad is in tremendous form. So, oh my gosh.